detectives. Welcome back to the galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy Bro here. We are on case number 2 here. The Bungled Burglary. So let's reopen it. Yes, please. Don't want to start at a new area here. I think we want this one. We can't make any useful deductions until we've established exactly how the victim was killed. We should start by examining the body. Right, you are. Start investigating? Yes, please. So let's explore the scene of the crime. If anything jogs your memory, Miss Pottsby-Man, do tell us, Ms. I'm sure I don't see the point of all this carry-on when I have already told you who the criminal is. I'm afraid this is just the procedure we always follow, so if you wouldn't mind playing along. We're getting a little sassy here, a little sassy back and forth. Alright, Lucy, let's get started. Aye, let's see if we can't find Summit the killer left behind by mistake. Are you sure this little spring chicken is up to the task, Inspector? She seems mighty inexperienced. Whatever would a poor, defenseless young widow like me do if she was falsely accused by a rookie? Wow, that wasn't very nice. Oh, please. There's no need for concern. I shall be keeping a close eye to make sure everything is done in the proper way. For those of you that don't know, the Layton family is supposed to be very, very smart, so her calling him a rookie was a little bit, a little iffy there. Alright, where's the body here? Be good if we could, figure out where the body is first. I think that'd be helpful. Let's check out the corpse. The victim's dead body. He was fatally stabbed in the back. No other signs of external injury are in evidence. Stuff we already know. I forgot, though, that it was her husband. Right, I think you've established the cause of death now, haven't you? Aye, he was fatally stabbed, skewered in one. Yet Nix wasn't found carrying a likely murder weapon, so it must have been disposed of somewhere here in the room. Good point. Well, I do declare that murdering thief just cast aside his deadly weapon right here in my home. I'm still trying to decide what kind of accent she is. And I might understand that you have no idea what the murder weapon even is. You know nothing. Unreliable and capable. Wow. Do you quite know what you are doing, Inspector? She's insulting this guy, and he's a Layton. Please be patient. Good. Tell her, Lucy, we need to locate the murder weapon. I'll track it down, Prof. Don't you worry. I do believe you two need a helping hand. The thief fled over the balcony. Maybe look there. Find the murder weapon. What about this? Is that me being dumb? Broken glass. Shards of glass that exploded all over the flat when the window was smashed. Considerable force must have been used, throwing pieces on top of the body even. I don't want to say that's the weapon just yet. It could be, though. Okay, let's zoom out here. Zoom out a little further. What do we got here? Deposited in this very room. Got a toilet, a sink, a bed. What do we got on the table? Chairs, table. That's it. Okay, I'm not thinking there's gonna be much. Empty beer cans. Yep, signs of some drunken misconduct. Try to avoid it at all costs. What do we got here? Medium-sized domestic refrigerator. Very little in the way of food is inside. It is stocked largely with cans of beer. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't leave like so much beer and knives lying around. A set of 3 knives stowed in a cupboard under the kitchen sink. It's a little suspicious, don't you think? Simple, narrow galley kitchen. It looks highly impractical. Doesn't appear to have had much use. Very large kitchen pot, in which it appears pasta was boiling, so that could be a problem. Do we have anything in the waste bins? Rubbish and recycling bins sitting side by side. I like how they recycle, with lids to prevent unpleasant odors. They are mainly empty and contain nothing of relevance. Okay, so... ah, darn. It looks like we're still recording. I hope that didn't interrupt the recording. I guess we'll find out later. Maybe I should try those knives. There's some kitchen knives here, bruv. Could be the job. That would be consistent with the long, thin blade that forensics tells us the victim was stabbed with. No question, the murder weapon. Aye, he was skewered in with one of these, alright. Right in the middle of his back. Sadly not. That's not the weapon we're looking for. Oh? Why not? An officer already found those knives and forensics has examined them for traces of blood. None was found. In fact, they look almost brand new. I'd say the inhabitants of this flat rarely cooked. Now, Inspector, whether we cooked for ourselves or not is surely none of your business. Speak for yourself. Wow. Oh, pity, I thought I were on the summit with that. Beginning to feel like you will never find the murder weapon at all. On the contrary, we will most certainly find it. Lucy, let's keep looking. Do you think the broken glass was the weapon? There was some blood inside the bathtub. Shoot, sorry. Maybe I should be reading these a little more carefully. Scrap of card. A thick crease scrap. Excuse my language. Scrap of card. Looks like it was intended for the bin, but fell out slightly damp. Bin, or rubbish. Bin containing discarded toilet rolls and wrappers and the like. Doesn't appear to contain anything related to the case. The toilet? Regular toilet, apparently not regularly cleaned. This is extremely dirty. A snug little sink next to which is a cup with a pair of toothbrushes inside. I wonder if it's the broken glass. Pad of paper with several phone numbers, scrawled upon all of which have proved to belong to various takeaway food establishments. Evidence they didn't cook again. Touchstone telephone, the phone records show that on the day in question was used only to call the police. Okay. The closet contained the victim's clothing as of his wife. Its contents appear to be in a complete jumble. What else we got here? Analog television set placed on a small wooden cupboard. At the time of the incident, a drama starring popular actor Roscoe Strapping was there. Never heard of it. But that's not really surprising. A large bed on which a pair of pillows are in place. It appears the couple slept together here. Okay. So, just about everything off the the docket here. Chairs, small. Cheap chairs made of laminated wood. Despite the low-cost materials, they are very well constructed. Okay. French window that opens out onto the balcony. Broken glass from it scattered. It is scattered on the floor. Inside it was unlocked and all fingerprints have been wiped off. So I would say that's definitely... Let's try this. These shards of glass are pretty sharp, Prof. You mean one of the larger ones could have made a makeshift weapon? That's what I was thinking, Yes, the investigating officers had the same idea, so forensics studied every contender. Yep, here comes a but. But, none of the shards matched the size and shape of the victim's wound. I knew it. Oh, Ma, what terrible bad luck. What a pity, Ma. Such a shame. Keep looking, Lucy. What else could have been used? When is all this carry-on going to end? My poor heart surely cannot take much more. The police have already turned my home upside down, found no trace of a murder weapon. Surely you should be looking in the grounds where that murdering outlaw was caught instead. We've already completed a thorough search of the surrounding area. Then that wicked man must have just swallowed it, mustn't he? What? Stuck a knife down his throat? Give over. No, tell me you've never seen a sword swallow before. Wow, what the heck? Perhaps we should take a step back and examine the facts we know about the murder weapon again. Lucy, there were no other obvious signs of physical trauma on the victim, correct? What does that tell you? He was stabbed in the back and has no other wounds, so... There would have been no struggle, right? Okay. If he's no other injuries, and he was stabbed in the back, I'd say he was caught totally unawares. Yes, correct. I couldn't agree more. So we can be fairly certain the victim were killed in a surprise attack. I agree with that. That yellow belly? What does that mean? Yellow-bellied salamander or something like that? Oh, my poor Jack. That cowardly thief murdered him without even looking him in the eye. The man is beyond contempt. That would be nothing short of a miracle. What does he mean by that? An intruder. After all, we're talking about a complete stranger entering the room. Tried to stop him. There's no way he wouldn't have put up a fight. That'd make no sense at all. Yeah, what is going on? Oh, they're cracking the heart a little bit. She's getting a little miffed. Completely exhausted. Poor Jack, he must have drifted off to sleep in front of the television. My poor honey did that a lot. Totally oblivious. Maybe. That must be the reason why he did not notice that murderous villain breaking into the apartment. It's an interesting new piece of information. We'll file it as a witness statement if you don't mind. I'd say that's more or less all we can deduce about the circumstances of death at this stage. Alright, cool. So that's where we'll end it for today. Did it save? Yeah, I think it's been saving throughout. I just wanted to be sure. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully we'll catch you on the case again. Hopefully we'll Super Mario Galaxy on the case again soon.